Welcome to the House of Vines, dead vines that is. In my last video I said it probably peaked, and indeed it had. Several of the gourds have fallen off. Several of them were eaten up. I still have a birdhouse hanging on up here and another small one over here. Certainly not the size that's going to be any good for a birdhouse. This still looks like a pumpkin to me. I've been treating this with an organic powder, but we've had so much rain, it's just impossible to keep the powder on. About the only thing still living are the morning glories, and they look awful. I just planted these beans about a week ago, hopefully to get some fall color in here. The whole thing is starting to get a little bit shaky, so I'm sure I can't use it next year. But I have learned a lot. I've already looked at some seed catalogs. There are some really pretty scarlet flowering beans I can put on here. And I need to get a regular spray schedule. I live in the south here in Georgia, and bugs are a serious problem. But it was fun while it lasted. I'm still going to plant some sunflowers in here to get some fall color. And I'm really going to go for the hummingbirds next year. Well, this is it for the vine house until at least late fall, if we do get some blooms on these sunflowers. The finches absolutely picked these to death. So what I'm going to do now is clean this up a little bit and take some of the dead vines off and plant some more beans. I've got about 80 days until the first frost, if it's an average frost. So the beans will cover these trusses up pretty well. I was able to clean it up a little bit. A lot of the old vines were either tangled up with new growth on beans or morning glories, so I wasn't able to take all the dead leaves off I could. Still have some beans that we could eat. And this is one of the sunflowers I just planted and put it in a grow bed a couple weeks ago. It's up about 6 inches. So I'm sure I'll get some flowers out of those this fall. Thanks for watching. This was a great experiment.